more about his YouTube channel and how to grow his YouTube channel. And let's see what he's doing right now and how we can help him out. So, welcome, Kareem. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Carlos.
All right, let's share my screen here. And then what we're going to do is dive right into your YouTube channel. And so tell me a little bit about yourself and what do you do? Like like target audience, and what's your business about?
Yeah, so my business is instant development. We help small business owners actually develop a GPS roadmap for growth,
Hmm.
and also with a focus on helping business owners to find business grants so they can use funding to grow their business with money they don't have to pay back.
Got it. Got it. Okay. And then is the channel itself when did you start the channel?
I think years ago, but just recently trying to post more content.
Okay, so you started you basically had opened it or created it basically and then for eventually putting videos in there, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Right.
got it. And then let me move this out the way over here. And then tell me a little bit more about the the people you help. Who do you help? And then what are their like main pain points that they have?
So mostly business owners that are looking to grow. They've been having a hard time to find to grow the business. They're probably growing with a team, or they need some expenses to be covered. And I usually help them to find business grants to cover their expenses or hire and train team members.
So would you say so they're currently in business, or would this also be for people thinking of getting into business?
Some of them are startups, and then some are seasoned business owners.
Okay, got it. So they had a business now, possibly thinking about maybe expanding or something like that, or getting
Correct.
more. Okay, getting more employees, expanding their business. Okay. Um, what type of videos are you currently making? Let's see.
Yeah, mostly like business grant videos.
Okay, and you do live streams too.
Off and on.
Okay, got it. Looks like I see a couple of them in here. Very short. So you go live for like mention like one thing and then that's it. Looks like.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. So let's go through these right here. So one big thing that I notice immediately are the thumbnails. The thumbnails themselves need to be the way the thumbnails are is kind of like a billboard. It's supposed to stop you in your tracks. And just like a billboard, the billboard is large and all the items in the billboard, right, are large, right? If you think about you're driving and you just see this massive thing with like, and all these different, figures or cars or food, what they put on there, everything's large and people need to be able to see it. And so for the thumbnails, um, needs to be large. The other thing, they need to invoke some sort of emotion, right? Whether it's like connecting with the viewer, whether they're angry, they're frustrated, they're happy, they're unhappy, whatever they're dealing with at that moment, you want to try to convey that in the thumbnail itself. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up an example of somebody else.
So you may maybe in the topic.
For anything here, let me pull up. I was just looking at his. Let me see. Hormozy. Right. Well, here's Hermozy's. Very simple. You kind of get a feel of like some his emotion a little bit, and you'll see it's like one or two words on there, or they're showing you something, right? Like like this one is like starting over, and then he's there working. So like, what does it feel to start over? Building a business from nothing, starting over from that. So it's just simple, start over, large text. Or you'll see something where it's kind of like leading you somewhere, right? Full breakdown.
Yep.
Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Imagine something like that for you as far as like how to get, approved. Step 1, step 2, step 3, approved. You know?
Okay.
Another one like this, same thing. Simple, large. You see, they're not like full finished words or sentences. It's just like start now, learn, launch, boom, done. Right? It's like a simple little pathway, you know? And then emotions, you'll see some other emotions like your time is limited. So he's kind of like looking down. He was like kind of in thought or thinking or looking at his phone, stuff like that. So it's like a little bit more emotion, simple, always like
Yep.
simple and clean. Simple and clean. It's like a good way to put them too. And then yeah, and then try not to put the same exact words you're putting on here on the title, right? Use this as kind of like supplemental, like this supports this. So they look at this, start now, and then they look at this, okay, how to start a business from nothing. Your time is limited, less is more, the magic of a simple business, right? So it's like they
Okay.
complement each other. It's not like what people tend to do is they grab the full title of the video and they throw it on the thumbnail, right? They'll throw it on the thumbnail. Now it's like it's like 15 words on the thumbnail itself. Okay. If we go back, let's go back to yours right here. That's not yours right here. Right. Um, these ones, at least you were on there, difficult to see, right? They're small, they're smaller. So they're a little bit difficult to see. Especially you and your emotion, can't really see you. I would put this definitely what should be larger right here. The entire side should be just your head. That same picture, but just like all the way to the top of your head and all the way down here is your body. All right, smiling. And then business, same thing for this. Either put a larger image of the truck and then just like 50K grant. Like approved. So it's like
Okay.
it's more that way, right? You ever seen those documents where they stamp them approved, right? Or like in
Approve.
the
Yeah.
movie, right? They're working on stuff and then they just zoom on the document and you just see the approved thing.
That's right.
It's approved, but
I'm
you just see
even
this.
I'm even thinking maybe like my Facebook print just have the truck and the words on it.
Yeah, approved, like it got stamped, approved, and then like 50K. What? The easiest way to get money, right,
Cool.
for your trucking business, right? So it's like you take that emotion, they stop him, right? You stop them right away because they're thinking they're truckers. They're thinking about that. They see the truck, they see approved, which is something they're trying to achieve, right? They're trying to get approved for a loan, approved for money, approved to try to get a truck, and then that stops them, and then they go there. Okay. Um,
Okay. Cool.
so I would do that for whatever the thing is, right? It looks like these ones are basically similar. Free money for commercial vehicles, easy way to get business grants, right? Yeah, I would
Yeah.
change this. If you're targeting truckers or trucking companies, I would change this to target more of their information, right? Who they are. Easiest way for what are they referred to? Truckers, truck drivers, you know,
Truckers probably. Yeah.
yeah. Easiest way for truckers to get a business loan for like you have to simplify it and then tell YouTube who it's for, right? Because if they click on this, a random person clicks on this business owner and they see it's about trucks or trucking, like, well, it's not for me, right? And then they leave. So YouTube is pushing it to the wrong people because of the information you gave them. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, what YouTube does is it takes your video and it pulls it based on the information, based on the video, and it pulls it to try to give it to that demographic, right? When you don't set it up correctly, you're putting the wrong video in front of the wrong person. And so what happens is you don't get views, or the views you're getting are terrible because they see it, they leave right away, and now that video, YouTube's like, you know what? Never mind. Let's skip that video. Let's find another different video from somebody else that's gonna work well. Okay. So always think about the viewer in mind. Okay. I want to ask you about this. Are you using AI?
I use AI real quick to create that video. See how it comes out.
Yeah.
See if it gets some views.
Yeah. Same thing. I would say no. Like you're the person, right? They're gonna trust you. They're gonna trust a person. So I would rather have you on there and have them trust you because you're building your brand, right? It's you, your brand, your face. Yeah. Otherwise, it's like you're some random unknown AI person trying to tell me how to get a business grant. You know, it sounds fake. I've seen those commercials too on YouTube, and they sound really, really fake. And me personally, I don't like them. You know, sometimes like the words they say are even wrong, and it's like I'm supposed to.
That's right.
I'm supposed to trust you. You know, it's like I am giving out free stock information, the best stock information. I am. What did he say? He didn't say I am live every day. He said I am live every day on YouTube. You know, it's like come watch me. I'm like, what? I'm supposed to trust you? No. Let's go just through one of these videos. I think I watched this the other day.
Hello, everybody. What is going on? Kareem, your business strategy coach here, doing another business grant alert for you all of the week. And hey, we're going to dive right in and share.
Okay. I was leaving it there so you can see how long it took for you to actually dive into it, right?
These business grants that you want to apply for.
So it's like about 22 seconds before you actually, right? You got 3 seconds to capture their attention. 3 seconds, maybe less than that. So the first few seconds was like dead air. And after that was like, hey, hello, hello, hello. Like if a business person just landed on here, what's the main thing they're here for? To hear about these business grants?
That's right.
Right? It's like these 3 business grants right now can potentially get you up to this much money. Let's talk about them. Capture their attention right away. So now after you're saying that, like, oh, okay, let's like, okay, I want to learn more about them. Like this is your alert. Alert 3 new ones that just came on the scene. Go get them before they go away. Here they are. Right? Because before they run out of money, you better go get them before somebody else applies and then it runs out of money.
That's right. That's right.
Right? That's more impactful than like, hey guys, like, so just get to the point, right? They might not know you. So now they're like, should I even waste 2 minutes? Even though it's a short video, people are always thinking, should I even waste 2 minutes of my time listening to this video, right? So you got to capture them right away. So right at the beginning, always hit them with the main thing that they're there for. All right? Capture their attention. Boom. And then just go right into it. I would say after that, so you say your hook, right? These 3 things, these 3 grants are hot right now. They just came on. They have up to this much money. Let's talk about them. If you don't know me before, hi, I'm Kareem. I am this. And then dive right into it. Quick, short about who you are, what you do, like 10 seconds at the most. Hi, I'm Kareem. I'm your business coach. I help people, business owners get grants and achieve what they're trying to achieve, right? Boom. And get right into it. Get right into the video itself. Okay. And so you do that right after your hook goes into who you are. All right.
I got it. That's great. Good feedback.
Yeah, always that way. That's the general structure of it, right? If you think of like any like TV show, right? Think of like The Office. Did you watch The Office? You ever watch The Office show?
Yep.
What's the first thing that happens in the show, right? It's just a
usually have like a
funny skit.
Crazy after funny.
Yeah, something random, funny. Sometimes it has nothing to do with the rest, right? But it's like that first funny thing. It captures your attention. You're laughing. And then they play the music. Dun, 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 right? So that funny. Oh, they capture your attention. Music. And now the actual thing, right? So it's like that's you need that at the beginning. Then you remind them who you are, and then you can get right into it. And then the structure of this should be number one, this grant. And then everything, whatever the way you lay it out, you have to lay out the other two the same way, right? So name of the grant, maybe it's something like this. Name of the grant, potential amount, who it's for, how to apply. Right? Whatever that structure is, you do the same thing for the next one. Here's the name of the grant, who it's for, boom, 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 right? You do the exact same structure for those three, right? That structure helps people understand all three of them. Otherwise, if you talk about one, kind of like all over the place on one, then you go to the next one. At the end of it, they're like, "Wait, so this one was how many? How much money? But this one was for somebody. I don't know. I don't think he talked about that part, right? That way, you keep it structured there, and it's easy for them to understand. Do you have any visuals that you show? I think you did, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I go into
Yeah.
what the grants are.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it's the same thing. Boom, salon. You can get this, and that same sort of structure. Okay. At the end of the video, okay? At the end of the video, how often do you do these alerts?
Sometimes every week.
Okay. At the end of the video, promote a different video. Okay. Now, I just showed you these 3 grants, right? But I have another video that explains more about potential grants that you can get, or another video on how to apply for more grants. Go watch that video next. Always, always, always lead them to another video, right?
Cool.
If they like the information you gave them, they'll subscribe. They'll like it. Don't worry about that. Focus on them watching the next video to keep them into the actual into your videos. Otherwise, they might watch one, even if they get to the end and then like, okay, I'm done, and then they leave. Right? You have to make sure you keep them in the same ecosystem you have right now. Otherwise, you're gonna leave. Okay. I want to go over the next thing you should do. So, do you have like frequently asked questions or anything else like that you've done before?
Maybe I have like 5 grants hacked up there.
Okay, this one. Top 5 secrets to winning a business grant. Okay. Well, I'm looking for something like that is good. I'm looking for kind of like the main like big top of funnel one. What people tend to do like would be something like this. Keyword, everything you need to know. How to get a business grant, everything you need to know, right? And so that tends to be a longer video. You gave him so much information. And then at the end of the video, you continue it with the next video in the series. So you would talk to them about maybe business grants, and then go into more information about each of the little topics you talked about, right? So for instance, let me give you an example on setting up a series of videos. Let me pull up a Word document here. I think I gotta share this tab instead. Hold on. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Okay. So a series of videos is always key to keep people watching, right? Think of like same thing. Think of a show. You go to Netflix, you watch season 1, episode 1, right? Then it's season 1, episode 2, then episode 3, right? They go in that sequence, they go in that way, right?
That's right.
It would be so strange if you watch season 1, episode 1, and then they showed you season 3, episode 4 of a different series, right? You'd be confused. You're like, well, why would they do that, right? It doesn't make sense. And so that's why series are very powerful for YouTube, so they can you can keep people in there. Okay.
All right.
So let's talk about this one: business grants. Okay. If a person, let's take a person through their journey. What's kind of like the first thing they start searching for online? Maybe how to get more money.
How they get free money.
How to get what?
Free money.
My business. Maybe they start searching like how to get business loans. Okay, small business loans. I'm just writing stuff down, and then we're gonna like put them all together.
Okay, cool.
Business loans. So think about their journey, like who they are before, right? As they're working, now they're like, I wonder if there's a way to get more money, right? Then they start searching online. What they want to focus is like those things that they're gonna go to YouTube and start searching for, right? Because we want to be able to answer those questions so they can find you. Maybe how to get a small business loan, how to qualify for business grants, maybe where to look for business grants, like things like that. Like what else do you think they're looking or they're asking themselves about?
How to cover payroll.
How the what?
How to cover payroll.
With like loans or grants. Okay. The reason I'm writing loans too is because maybe they're looking at a loan, then they discover your video about don't get a loan, get a grant. You see how you take them, you gotta understand they might not be thinking grants. They might be thinking, man, I gotta get some sort of short-term loan or something. And then your video pops up. Don't get in debt with a business loan, get free money with a business grant. You know, like, oh, okay.
That's cool.
So it's like it's the journey. You gotta walk them through it, you know? So how to cover payroll with loans and grants or grants. Don't get a business loan, get free grant money. Okay. Okay, and then from here, we basically just start taking these, or we can eliminate any of these that don't work, and start like assembling them in like what would be their journey. Like, what do they start searching first? What's the next thing? Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, right? So probably this one's first. Maybe how to get free money for my business, or maybe business loan. One of these two. Right? Maybe they might be looking for a business loan. And so the whole point is like how to get free money for your business. Now that you know how to get free money for your business with using grants, right? Because again, they might not be thinking grants. Let me show you how to qualify for a business grant, right? So now you take them to the next thing. Okay. Click on my video, go watch my next video next. Okay, now that you know how to qualify for a business grant, go watch my next video on how to find business grants for your business, right? So now you go to okay. So you see how you're taking them down the steps like that?
Yeah, that's cool.
In every video, obviously you're going to promote yourself, right? In every video. And if you need help, or if you have like a free, what do you have right now as your call to action?
A free ebook.
Okay. Free ebook.
And a free informational seminar.
Awesome. And then, so in every video, you're gonna remind them of that. And for those of you who need a little bit more information and want, more of a packet or something, I put my ebook down there. If you want more details on everything that I'm discussing, I have an ebook that I put together for you. Just click the link below there. That's simple. You're just kind of like passing by and like, oh yeah, if you want more information, more detail on everything I'm talking about, I put a whole ebook together just for you. Just click in the link below.
So it's getting them a call to action.
Every video has to have that call to action, right? Or eventually whatever you might update it to or change it to, right? Every video needs to have that call to action, and that call to action needs to go somewhere in like the first third to first half of the video. Okay? Never at the end. At the end, we promote the next video, right? because there's going to be fewer people at the end of the video. It always happens. It's just regular, right? There's more people at the beginning, less people at the end. So as you're giving them information at the beginning of the video, that's where you're like, okay, and if you actually want more detail, that's why I put the ebook together. Go download it now, right? And then you keep going with the information you're giving them.
Sweet.
Okay, so how to qualify your business grant for your business. Okay, how to find, I think that was the same. Maybe like how to apply to more, how to apply to multiple grants at once. I'm just going to try to like put together like a series for you of videos to do next, okay? So how does this look so far? Let me know if that's something out, something doesn't make sense, or if something that you want to add.
No, it looks good, man.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Let me delete this one. I'm going to move this up here. Okay. You always want to have like maybe 6 videos in the series. So if there's anything you can think about that I can add on here, we can put it there as well. I can also do is, let me do. Videos for business. Let's see. Share this tab. Top 5 websites. That's a good one. How to write a winning grant proposal. So I'm going to bring some of these over here to try to incorporate them in here. That's a good one. Business grants for women entrepreneurs. So this is like where you start getting more niche, right? Like the truckers.
Okay, more niche.
Yeah. Just like the truckers. I can never understand if niche or niche or niche or
niche.
It's like every time I like hear it from somebody else, it's always different, or somebody always says it 2 different ways. That's their niche or niche. All right, business grant for women. So this is like when you have a different series, you can have a different series just for women entrepreneurs. Okay. So that's like, here's my different series. That's how you can have multiple different series. Grants for minority-owned businesses. Okay. You see how this develops into potentially other different series on minorities or women. Mistakes to avoid, possibly in this one, maybe. Possibly in this. We'll see if it flows right. Success stories, that'd be good. The success stories would be good maybe for like a live stream. See, similar to like the video you were doing, finding opportunities you can apply to today, right? You were doing that live stream. So this is like apply to it today, you know? How to stay up to date with the new grant. Okay, there you go. See, this is future, right? So we take them through the journey. The journey is before they discover you, once they discover you, and then after they discovered you. How to stay updated with new grant opportunities. That's the after they discovered you video, right? Because they found out about grants. They learned about them through you, and now they already probably applied and got those grants. And now, hey, if I do want to continue this journey with you, how do I stay updated on new grant opportunities? You know, it's always a cycle. Grants versus one. There you go. Which one's right for your business? Perfect. Here's another one. Grants versus loans. Which one is right for your business? Okay. So you educate those people that don't know. Again, people might be looking for loans because that's all they know. They don't know about grants. They might think, maybe if they do think about grants, they think, well, grants are impossible to get, or nobody gets grants, or only a few people get grants. Whatever their limiting belief.
Hard to do it.
Yeah, whatever their limiting belief is right now, you need to break that with one of these videos. So they're finding loans for my payroll, loans for my small business, and then you convince them otherwise. They're like, no, don't get a loan. You're just gonna go in debt, get a grant. Okay, so those are like discoverable videos. They discover you through those. All right, so let's look back at your series and see how many videos we potentially have. So potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that 8? 3, 6. Oh man, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay, 7. So how to get free money for your business. Now that you know how to get free money, here's how to qualify for your business grants. Here's how to find business grants for your business. Maybe avoid these mistakes. Let me cut this one out. Avoid these 3 common mistakes when applying the grants. Let me put this one back here. I think that might lead to that. Okay, 3 common mistakes, then how to apply, or maybe it might be how to apply, then 3 common mistakes. I'm not sure. You might have to tell me on that one.
Yeah, 3 common mistakes. Good.
And then this one, let me see, what was this one again? Grants versus loans. So this or this one could either one of these two could be, or you can actually maybe possibly combine these two. How to get free money for your business, that talks about grants. Then, okay, if you are thinking about grants, maybe learn why, grants versus loan, which one is right for your business. Then take them to how to qualify, how to find common mistakes, and how to stay updated to opportunities. So that's a good series for you to start. Each video, whatever amount of time it takes for you to give out the information, I would say maybe about 5 minutes, somewhere around there. If it takes you a little bit longer, it takes you a little bit longer, right? Some of these videos will be longer, especially if you have like multiple things you're talking about in each video. Okay. And so take this series and make this series. I'm not sharing. I'll share this tab. Take this series right here, and that should be your next series of videos that you make for your channel. Still keep doing the live or like those new things that come up. Still keep doing that on top of this. But this should be a good series for you to start building. And then let me show you the layout of the videos. Here's how the layout of the video should be. Your hook, which is what we talked about at the beginning, like, get these. Let's look at the first video. How to get free money for your business. Potentially be even easier than you are. Could be in this video. I'll walk you through how to get free money business so you can open your business, expand, or even pay some payroll. Okay, so the way hooks work is you immediately connect with what the title was of the video. It's like, yes, there are several ways for you to get free money for your business, right? And let me show you the structure. So it's like, yes, and it's probably easier than you think it is, right?
Yep.
That's why in this video, video, I'll walk you through how to get free money for your business so that you can maybe open your business, continue to expand your business, or maybe just pay off, pay some payroll in advance. So now you're hitting potentially those different pain points that they're currently dealing with right now. Maybe they need money to open the business. Maybe they need money to expand it. Like they're here, they want to expand, but they if they just had a little bit more capital, right?
They could just move forward.
Yeah, they could actually do it, what they're trying to do, but it's just stuck, man. I just need that money, right? Let's get started. Boom, boom, boom. So that's your hook, right? You're gonna write something similar to this for every video. It's always connect with what they came in for this video, and then possible pain point throw in there in here if you can. It's always like yes, because you're probably dealing with this and it's a pain. But that's why in this video I'm going to show you the solution to your problem. Right? In this video I will show you the solution to your problem so you can achieve the things you're trying to achieve. That's the structure. In this video, solution to your problem so you can achieve what you're trying to achieve. Like, okay, thank you. That's exactly what I want. Thank you. Right? All right, let's get started. Is it Kareem? Kareem, or either you're something, right? Your business coach, your something
business strategy coach.
Your helping entrepreneurs, whatever. What would you say right now, currently? Like you are what? You're a business strategy coach who does what?
Helping entrepreneurs to grow their business to the next level.
Okay. Oh. Dive in, something simple like that. Something that kind of takes him into, okay, let's dive into the video. And then once it goes to the body of the video, depending on what your talking points are going to be in this video, maybe it's like point 1, point 1, point 2, point 3, whatever they are, right? You have 1, 2, 3, maybe you have 5 different talking points, whatever they are. Bullet point them. You don't have to write them out as a script, just bullet point them. You know what you're talking about, so just kind of like remember what they are. Maybe in point number 1, I'll start off talking about this. Then in point number 2, all this, and then maybe point number 3 is this. Okay. Now, if you're only doing 3, between 1 and 2, you're gonna drop your CTA. Oh my gosh, CTA. Okay, so here's your body. And you hear your talking points. In between 1 and 2, you're going to drop that CTA. Again, always somewhere towards the front end of it. So you make sure people can actually hear it.
Okay.
And then end CTA. And so for the end of the video, let me move this up. Hopefully people can see it. Let me expand it. There you go. And then for the end of the video, right? So you have your talking points, whatever they are. And then for the end of the video, you're going to go. So now that you show them this, you're going to lead them to the next video, right? So what would be the next video? Next video, we said grants versus loans.
Grants versus loans.
Yep. So now that I have showed you how to get money, how to get free money. It's important for your business that you understand the difference between grants and loans, and which is right for you, or which one is right for you. Click on the video that's on your screen right now. Okay, so now that I show you how to get free money with this video you just watched, it's important for you, your business, to understand the difference between grants and loans, right? It's very important before you make a mistake, okay? I'm going to show you exactly which one is right for you and your business right now. Click on the video that's on your screen, and I'll see you there. Okay, so at the end of the video, that thing pops up, and they click on it, and they go watch the next video. So it's that call to action and connecting the dots for them, right? I just showed you this thing, but you need to watch the next thing to continue.
Watch the next thing.
Yeah, you need to watch the next thing so you can understand more about it. Go watch the next video. Okay? And this is a general outline. If you stick to this, you should be good. A general outline for videos, right? Get right into the point with the hook, right? No, hi people, hi guys. Hi. Right into the point. Quick thing about who you are. Let's dive in. Bullet point, CTA, bullet point, and then call to action at the end to watch the next thing. Okay, I'll send you this document after this too, so you can have this and all the other
cool, man. Appreciate it.
Titles that we have here. Okay, so start with that series, and then continue writing down any other ideas or titles that come up for you. Keep writing them down, and eventually you're gonna have a different series. Definitely do mistakes. I think mistakes would be a good series. Definitely do grants for business owners, small business owners, women, minorities, truckers, all those different ones. Like, definitely it's going to be obviously less people, but that's the whole point. You start with like the larger sense of it, like what are
larger group,
white grants,
go small,
everything else, and then you start and you go small. Yeah, it's the funnel. It's the funnel. It's exactly like every other marketing strategy out there. It's a funnel, big funnel to bring in people from the top, and then if they're specific, right, now that they learned about grants and they realize, well, I'm a woman entrepreneur, let me go click on this video. Right? So now they go to that video, and guess what? Guess who's watching that video? Women entrepreneurs. Right?
Women entrepreneurs.
Guess who's watching your trucking video once you set it up correctly? Right? Truckers. It's like, so you start targeting those specific people, and the language you're saying in each video is targeting them, right?
I like it. I want
to show you, let's go back to your live stream here. So for the live stream too, tell me about the live streams. How often? Oh no, you haven't gone that often, looks like.
Yeah, I don't do that many.
Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say, if you do, same sort of structure, right? And this, hey, this live stream, I'm gonna talk to you about this, because these can be repurposed. People can still see them, still see these, and they can still be discovered.
The live streams too?
Yep. So if you structure them the exact same way, guess what? You just did a live stream that's basically a new video, right? So why not do the exact same thing and then structure it correctly? If your live stream starts popping up and people are discovering it, if it's structured correctly, that's awesome, right? It has the call to action, it has who you are, all those different things. At the end of it, you can lead them to another video of your choosing, All right, everybody, and then just, now that I showed you this, go watch my other next video. See you at the next live stream. Boom.
That is cool.
Every time, just run it. Just run that same structure every time, and it's going to be successful. That's a general structure for videos. Like obviously, throw in your personality, right? Some people for the hook, they start doing some funny skits or funny things or movement or things, or they do it outside, then they come inside for the rest of the video, whatever. But the structure is there, you know. So that's a good way to start. I would redo that. I would redo this too. Make it like you in the middle, and then who you like. Who is this channel about? Like, who do you help? You know, helping business owners go to the next level. Like whatever you told me earlier, right? Because here it's all about you, me. You have your name. You have this. I'm with John Maxwell. That's fine. I would probably maybe put this over here somewhere. But here, focus on the
I might do it too. Yeah, I think I'll take John Maxwell off.
Yeah, it's like you have to like blinders on and pretend you're the viewer. I land on this channel. Number one, does it look professional? Right? Does it look like it's a professional channel, like of an actual person? Right. Number two, what am I getting in return if I do commit myself? Remember, they're committing their time, which is very important to people nowadays. You know, because they get scammed, they get lost in all these different clickbaity videos, and now they're very aware of it, right? They're very nervous, and so now they want to make sure they don't make a mistake. And so just switch it up. Same thing. Imagine if they land on your website and it's like all over the place, or you went to somebody's website and it's all over the place. It looks different colors, different themes. You'd be like, all right, this is not professional looking, right? So it's like the way everything should be, right? Pick whatever colors you currently have, whatever your brand colors are, those are your brand colors. Every thumbnail should have the same sort of structure with your brand colors, right? And fonts, if you pick a font, same sort of structure with your font, okay? But who is this for and how do you help, right? So it's a picture of you helping entrepreneurs achieve the next, whatever you mentioned earlier.
Whatever it is, right?
Yeah, there you go. Helping business strategy coach. I help business owners find funding that they do not have to pay back. That's great. That's a great thing, right?
So I should put that up there.
Yes, right? Like that is powerful. That's very powerful because wait, I don't have to pay back this money?
Like that.
What? Let me watch a video then. Right? Like you're educating them. They don't know. Well, a lot of these people think loans. They don't think of getting grants or anything else like that. Leadership. Yeah, I would put a little bit more about this. Like this channel, I help business owners find so they don't, they do not have to pay back and then just a little bit more information about like who you help. That's why in these videos, I'm going to show you so many different things. You like, give it a little bit more like information about what's it for the people, for the viewer. Like why subscribe, why you be here,
Yeah.
I would try to focus on maybe one link. Encourage. What are these all other links for?
I probably
like nope. See, I can't go there. It's giving me a warning. So there's you don't have the HTTPS protocol on it. So I can't go to that link. Let me go to this one. Okay, this one opened up. That's fine. That's your website. I can't go to that one. See how it gives me a warning? Oh, let me share my screen. See how it gives me a warning?
Yep. Gotcha.
Yeah. So those two, I couldn't go to them. And let me go to the next one. Same thing. So 3 of these links I can't go to. The only one I can go to, I think, is the middle one. This is this one right here. Everything else was giving me a warning.
You gotta change it, update it.
Yep, everything else was giving me a warning because you don't have the HTTPS. So this is for safety, the S, safety. And so see, if you don't have that here, see, it's not secure. It's marked as not secure. So a lot of people are going to see that and be like, wait, no, I'm not going to go there. This is some sort of scam. It's fake. So let me go back to this one. So from here, the only one that worked for me was this one. This one right here.
So I have to go. I guess it's settings, right? In the description.
Settings, description, and change that. Yes. Either remove the other ones or focus on a main. I would focus on either your main website, or a landing page, man. What's your landing page? How do you capture these people?
Yeah, about the drop and the page. Figure out how I change.
It's like get my free thing here, right? Your free money that you don't have to pay back guide here. Download it, right? Like whatever your call to action is, that should be here, so it's easy for them to capture or get. And same thing up here somewhere on the right, because mostly this stuff shows up if people go on mobile. I'm sorry, if people go on desktop, they'll see these things to the left and right. So I would put here that says, hey, download my free book on, what we said, free money guide book. That way they can just go here and click on it. Okay. All right. I know I gave you a lot of information. Good thing this is live and now it's being recorded. So now you can go back and see it. Any questions on everything we just went through? I know we went through a lot. This is sort of like the first.
This is good. This is good.
This is sort of like, it's like the first educational session. Like we go through everything, and then from there we start structuring.
No, like this is awesome. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, the series that you're building eventually are going to go into playlist. Okay, so they're going to go into playlist just like that. I was also going to say, don't do this short 56-second videos, because they're in the long form section, right? They're not in the short form section. Short form, you can have videos 3 minutes or less. In the long form section, since you have that one here, that's a killer to your channel, because even if people end up watching the entire video,
you said long ones, they should be like less than 8 minutes.
Well, you see how this is here in videos versus here in shorts?
Yep.
So the difference is shorts should be vertical and under 3 minutes. Okay. Long form videos should be horizontal like these are, and longer than 3 minutes, sure, that would be good. 56 seconds like this kills your channel, because even YouTube sees this as a long form video, because it is. It's a horizontal. It's in the long form video section. Okay. Even if a person watches the entire thing, that's only 56 seconds. So YouTube thinks,
it's not long.
Yeah, YouTube thinks, hey, people are only watching 56 seconds of this guy's video. Don't push that video out anywhere, right? Or your channel anywhere, because people are only watching like 56 seconds, right? Or maybe less. They'll only watch this one for a few seconds. So short videos like this, killer to your channel. They can definitely bring down your channel. This one even worse, 8 seconds.
Yeah, the business grant alert too.
This one is 8 seconds. This one's 36 seconds. This one's 8 seconds. That's bad. If somebody, if 1,000 people watch at 8 seconds, your YouTube is seeing it as like, wow, people watch only 8 seconds of this guy's video and then they leave. Right? So it doesn't look good for you. If you are gonna do anything like this, throw it into the shorts section. Right?
Okay, throw it in the shorts section.
Yes, throw in the shorts. Do not put a horizontal video here. That's only a couple seconds. That's dangerous. Okay. You see the difference between the long form horizontal and the short form vertical?
I see it, yeah.
Yeah. So short form vertical is fine. You just talking about something. That's fine. Even if it's like this video, okay, 8 seconds. Let's look at this one all the way through.
Would you like to get a $50,000 business grant?
Bro, that's a commercial.
And for a commercial vehicle?
That was it?
Would you like to get a $50,000 business grant for a commercial vehicle?
Yeah, don't. I wouldn't even put that in shorts, man. That is more like an ad that you're trying to run. So, doesn't even. It has the verbiage, like the words that you're saying, like an ad. I wouldn't put that there. So if you have something short like this, don't put it on YouTube. You know, if you want to throw it somewhere else, maybe on Instagram, Facebook, that's fine. But those are like, no, I wouldn't do that. If you're doing a short, do it like this, vertical and talking to the camera. No more AI. You're the brand, not some AI robot. You're the brand, you know? You're the expert. You're the business strategy coach.
You're the expert.
Yeah, you're the expert. You're the business strategy coach, not some AI, you know? Imagine you show up to, you know, like Myron's challenge or something, and it's like an AI teaching you, you know? It's like it'd be odd. They're like, wait, where's Myron? Where is he?
He's like,
not
what's
here?"
going on here? What's going on?
Yeah. Hello, welcome. I'll teach you how to get better offers today. The offers are high and high ticket, and you need to. And you'll be like, what is this? You know, that's not him. So don't put short videos there. All right, I think I bombarded you enough with a lot of information there.
I appreciate it, man. This is good.
Yeah, if you have any questions, just drop them into the group we're in. We keep discussing.
Okay.
And then I forgot to mention, actually, let me share my screen real quick. No, let me see. And see, I messed up my own thing. I should have shown this at the beginning. Where's my share screen? Share screen, share screen. There you go. All right. For those who are interested, this is brought to you by Content to Clients Challenge. So basically what we're going to do is similar to what we did today, except we're going to take 5 days to go through it. We're going to take you through the challenge, talk to you about your clients, talk to you about who you're trying to reach, what your goals are, how to structure your videos, how to make simpler videos, how to film more videos in a lot less time. The whole point is transforming you, the expert, like Kareem is, and not the AI, you, the expert, into this brand on your YouTube channel that's just bringing in leads for you. So that's this challenge is going to be on July 14th. It's going to be a 5-day challenge. Content to clients. It's going to show you how to create content that's going to track those clients for you. I'm going to drop the link is in the description there below if you want to get it, but it's content to the number 2 clientschallenge.com. All right, let me stop the screen share here. Thanks, buddy. If you have any questions, drop them into the group.
Thank you, man. Sorry for the audio crazy
No,
stuff.
you were good. It didn't really pop up at all, like during our call there, you know. So if it did, I didn't really hear it. Otherwise, I would have said something. But no, that was good. Yeah. And we'll keep going with this. I want to check in with you, you know, regularly, so we can see, you know, what questions you have. And yeah, and then this is like a new series that we're doing now with entrepreneurs. We're going to continue with Kareem, so we can bring him back and see how he's doing. And then we can continue with new business owners as well. So if you're a business owner, you want more information, you know, send me a message here. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Kareem. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.